Hello from CCK. Today we're going to be breaking down benefits for veterans who are exposed to PFAS, otherwise known as PFAS, an aqueous film-forming foam, otherwise known as AFFF. Let's get started.
Generally speaking, PFAS are a large class of man-made chemical compounds found in a wide variety of consumer products such as nonstick pans, polishes, waxes, paints, and cleaning solutions. PFAS are also present in AFFF firefighting foam used by both civilian and military firefighters. These chemicals are persistent, meaning they don't break down in the environment.
So let's talk a little bit about the history of AFFF in the military. In the 1970s, the Department of Defense, DoD, began using AFFF to fight fuel fires. DoD later recognized that the release of PFAS during training and firefighting is a major source of contamination in the groundwater on military bases.
Today, according to DENIX, or the DoD Environment, Safety, and Occupational Health Network and Information Exchange, the Army no longer uses AFFF for testing, training, or maintenance, although it may still be used in fire emergencies. The Army is also actively collaborating with the Navy and DoD to find AFFF substitutes that can replace this AFFF in first responder vehicles and firefighting systems.
Despite this, there are 455 confirmed military bases in the United States contaminated with PFAS. These bases are located across the country. Additionally, there are over 250 further military bases suspected of contamination, and this number will likely grow as more studies are conducted.
Contaminated military bases are located in all 50 states, plus Guam and Puerto Rico. The military sites that the DoD labeled as contaminated have PFAS present in both groundwater and drinking water. The primary way these military bases became contaminated was through AFFF.
Veterans exposed to AFFF during their military service may face serious health consequences that can range from cancer to respiratory issues. If you were stationed at a military base that was found to be contaminated with PFAS, and you developed a medical condition as a result of this exposure, then you may qualify for VA disability benefits.
VA does not currently recognize the direct service connection between military firefighting and cancer as a presumptive service-connected disability beyond 1 year following active duty. You must instead satisfy all the elements of service connection, which includes a current diagnosed disability, an in-service event, injury, or illness, and a medical nexus between the current disability and the in-service event, injury, or illness. Importantly, VA will decide these claims on a case-by-case basis.
There's also a nationwide class action lawsuit involving those exposed to PFAS through drinking contaminated water. If you drink water contaminated with PFAS for 6 consecutive months at any time since 1990, develop certain cancers or ulcerative colitis, and live in certain locations in the United States, then you may be eligible for compensation. You can find more information on our website linked below. Contact us today to see if you qualify for the mass tort compensation or compensation through VA.
In June of 2023, a bill was introduced to amend Title 38 of the United States Code to establish presumptions of service connection for diseases associated with firefighting. This bill is called HR 4306, or it is otherwise known as the Michael Lessick Military Firefighters Protection Act, HR 4306. This establishes presumptions for heart disease, lung disease, and a number of different cancers for veterans who served for at least 5 years on active duty in a military occupational specialty or career field with a primary responsibility of firefighting or damage control. This bill has not been signed into law, but it does reflect a larger push for more protections for veterans who developed serious health conditions as a result of AFFF exposure.
In November 2023, the House of Representatives Committee on Veterans Affairs held a hearing before a subcommittee to discuss a number of pending bills that would affect veterans in the VA disability process. CCK partner Zach Stoltz testified during this hearing, which included discussion around the Michael Lessick Military Firefighters Protection Act.
This is a developing situation, both in terms of fact and the law. We will continue to bring you the latest updates and information on exposures like this and how they will affect VA disability benefits. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any important updates or information. Thank you for tuning in.